Good morning, Grace. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Eliza. Good morning, guys. Are we excited? Laser's excited. Liza's excited. We're going to do double-sided charms this morning. Good morning, Dylan. How are you? Been a while since I seen you. Good morning, fundraising. How are you? Good morning, guys. Good morning, Miss Irie. I am good, Eliza. I am good. Trying to get my arm to raise up a little further. Thank you, Miss Fundraising. Thank you. What? Do you see him? He's jumping this high. Do you see this? I'm finishing up an embroidery here. Come here. Come here. Oopsie daisy. He wants to say good morning. He wants to say good morning. Say good morning, Blazer. Good morning, Blazer. Thank you, Shannon. Good morning, Mima. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Lynn. Okay, it's working okay. It's working okay. So, I think I don't know. It's like one day it gets a little better. The next day it's like, okay, I don't know. We'll go back. I go back to physical therapy again on Thursday. So hopefully. I'm still a little bugged. Good morning, Miss Dolly. I'm still a little bugged that they never did an x-ray. I was just talking to my husband about that. It's like, they still never did an x-ray. I kind of would have liked an x-ray. Who knows, right? But whatever. I guess that's the way it goes. So good morning, Anita. Thanks for joining. Good morning. So I'm actually going to throw him in the kennel because he's been a bad boy a couple days. Good morning, Nancy. Everybody said good morning, Blazer. Everybody good morning. Good morning. But he tore a hole in my husband's quilt, so I don't want him doing that one again. So no. So I have to fix it. So anyways, good morning, Deb. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. He is a naughty boy. Good morning, Pearl. How are you? So let me throw him in here right quick. Like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go lay down, dude. Go lay down. Hold on, I'll give you. There we go. And guess what? The embroidery finished. Let me grab this embroidery. Because he's cute. Y'all, he's cute. I don't know. I can't remember what his name is. He's one of the guys. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So I got one more to do. So I'll get him finished and then I'll be able to piece. Good morning, Miss Abby. Good morning. Good morning, Barb. So I'm going to put him back over here. And I'm so excited because Miss Cassie that's on here with us, she's actually local to me, went and got her an Avenir, y'all. I'm excited. We're all going to have Avenirs before we know it. We'll all have Avenirs. But y'all, check him out. Is he not cute? He's the cutest thing. He is the cutest thing. Good morning, Renee. How are you? Unmirror. Okay, hold on. Renee, did you get your package? Okay, there. He's unmirrored. Is he not cute? Cute. Thank you, Miss Renee. You haven't got it yet? Okay, I'll check it out and see. Thank you, Nancy. You're just awesome, Miss Nancy. You are just awesome. Luigi, that is it. Luigi. Thank you, Mima. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so I had a request. I think it was fundraising or which one of y'all wanted to do double-sided charms. So I went to Anita Good Design. Y'all, Anita Good Design and grabbed some fun charms. And they have the double-sided. Good morning, Jorina. Good morning, Julita. So they have the double-sided charm. Lynn, it was you. I was going to say, no one of y'all requested double-sided charms. And I told y'all we would do double-sided charms. So we're going to do double-sided charms today. But guess what? There's something you're going to need, and you're going to be like, we're going to use that with the embroidery machine? Yep, we're going to use that with the embroidery machine. You got to have some coffee. Coffee is good, y'all. Good morning. Blessings from Kentucky. Good morning, Kentucky. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Good morning, butterflies. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Pearl, I am doing a quilt. I have a request. Miss Tammy, I don't think she's on here right now, is ordered this quilt. I think it's for her nephew. I can't remember exactly. But anyways, so y'all, plastic sheeting. We need plastic sheeting for these double-sided charms. So you do it you actually do the double-sided charms in 2 hoopings. They're done in 2 hoopings. So we will do the first hooping and then we'll do that next hooping. So, but I will show y'all plastic, and y'all, you can get this at Wally World and HD or Home Depot. I mean, all kinds of different places. But y'all, not very expensive, and this will probably last. I will never use this whole thing of plastic sheeting. Let's put it that way. So, and it's just in your hardware section. It would be in your hardware section. It's because it's used for like covering your windows in the wintertime. That's what we always used it for. We put it on the windows. That way it kept the cold air out. So, not sure it works for the warm air. I don't know if it works for the warm air or not. So, so anyway, so you use that too, Deb. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is, like I said, I got the designs from, yes, we are doing the double-sided. I use contractor grade trash bag. That works too, Jorinna. That works too. I wouldn't even thought about that one. Good idea. Good idea. So we're doing the double-sided charms. I got them from Anita Good Design. If you've never gone to their site, oh, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get dinged. Check it out, guys. Check it out. I'm going to quit saying the S word. I'm going to get in trouble. Going to get in trouble. So let's get started. Let's get started because I have a couple I want to do. So the first one I'm going to do is like a little quilt block. It's a little quilt block charm. Second one I'm going to do is a cowboy hat. Why not, right? Why not? Goes along with that other, I still want to do that. I got to get my husband to help me to get that off the frame. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab, what hoop am I going to use? You know what? We're going to use this. And I've had a couple people ask me about this hoop. Y'all, this is my smaller hoop. This is my smaller hoop I have. I love the dime, D-I-M-E. Y'all, magnetic hoops. They are a must. If you've got an embroidery machine, get yourself a magnetic hoop because magnetic hoops help you out. I have the free butterfly. Oh, awesome, Lynn. Awesome, awesome. So you'll see the process on how to do this. You'll see the process on how to do this. It's kind of cool. It works out really well. So you're going to need batting and low loft batting. You don't want that high loft batting. You want that low loft batting. Grab my scraps. Grab my scraps. You're awesome, Eliza. Awesome, awesome. So I actually went and got the cowboy hat today. So I saw that and I'm like, okay, I have to get the cowboy hat. So, and if you don't have the card from Anita Good Design, you get like a 30% discount on all your orders for a year, y'all. So it's totally worth it. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So anyways, so need the low loft batting. We need tearaway stabilizer. So we're going to get some tearaway stabilizer. My lovely tearaway stabilizer is not really tearaway stable. It doesn't work out very well. What is this one? This one it's a free stabilizer I got. Is it tearaway? I'm going to see if it's tearaway. I'm going to see if it's tearaway because I got to get some different tearaway because my y'all have an issue with tearaway? Do y'all have an issue with your tearaway? Because mine is not actually tearaway. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this one because it seems to be tearaway. It seems to be tearaway. I'm going to use this one. I don't know. Made by Brother. My tearaway doesn't work good either. I'm going to check out the Brother one because it seems to be, it tears fairly well. It tears fairly well. So I'm going to use a piece of this one. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, John. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining. Okay. So I'm going to turn y'all this way so we can see what we're doing here. See what we're doing here. turn y'all this way. I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to move you over here. We're going to play moving. We're going to play moving here. Da-doom, da-doom. So I'm not going to use this one. Because like I said, I have this tearaway stabilizer, but it's not really tearaway. It tears one way, but it doesn't tear the other way. I don't understand. Why it like tears with the grain of the fabric, but it doesn't tear back. Anyways, I'll quit talking. I'm going to sit here and ramble. Good morning, Lori. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. I said, anybody that's joining, we are doing double-sided charms, y'all. Double-sided charms from Anita Good Design. So this is actually iron on. We're not going to use it as iron on, but pretty sure, yeah, he is not happy. I'll let him out, but he's like, Blazer. Let's see. I'm going to find me some tearaway. If any of y'all use tearaway that actually works really well, let me know. Let me know, because I would love to be able to use some that actually works. So what you do is you hoop this stabilizer. Make sure you get it hooped and tight. So you pull it as tight as you can, y'all. Now go take him out of there. He's not going to be happy in there. He did find the other day. Hold on, Blazer. You have to be good if you get out, though. It's like, Mom, come on, please. Ow. These magnets on these things are really, really strong, guys. Really, really strong. See, this tearaway works out really well, y'all. We may have to look at this. I may have to see what this tearaway is. It said brother tearaway, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what that is. So I bought a large roll of Pearl. Send me the information on it. Send me the information on it, because if it works really well, I'd really like to get some. Because like I said, the tearaway I have is. Let me show you. Because I have this tearaway. It'll tear this way. It does not tear the other way. I don't know if y'all have had that issue. It tears that way just fine. Not a problem. It's like the grain of it. But the minute you try to tear the other way, yep, nope, doesn't work. Does not work. It's not actual tearaway. It tears one way, just doesn't tear the other way. Just love the magnets, but they pinch my finger. Right, Barb? They can be kind of hard there. Kind of hard. So I'm going to move y'all over here. Move y'all over here. We're going to I'm going to put this one in here. Move y'all this way. Come back that way. It's like you move it and it's like, nope. I'm not going to turn the light down on this thing. I was using it yesterday because it's like, I need the light. I like the light. We may need to go down one more. There we go. There we go. We're going to load it. Always remember to hold that arm when you put that in there. Always remember to hold that arm when you put it in there. So I'm going to load this design right quick. They said I'm doing the, if you look on the Anita Good Design, you'll see one on there that says, that has, what do you call it? A quilt block. Looks like a quilt block. So we are going to, I'm doing the bigger, because there's two sizes in there. There's two sizes. I'm doing the larger one. Where are we at? That one. So we're going to do the bigger one. We're going to do the bigger set. Embroidery. Okay. First thing it does is the placement stitch. It'll do that placement stitch. So let's run placement stitch. We'll leave purple in there. We'll leave purple. I filled a bobbin earlier. I filled a bobbin. Let's see. It's kind of blocked, isn't it? I'm thinking, let's come back over here, guys. We're going to come back over here. Back over that way. That way you're able to see. I'm going to zoom y'all in a little bit. zoom in, bring you down. Doom, doom. I got YT on one side of me and TT on the other side of me. Okay. So we're going to do that. Try and make it where you guys can see here. Okay. So I'm going to run that placement stitch. The placement stitch is where we're going to actually put the batting. Once we put the batting there, then we'll trim around that batting. And then once we trim around the batting, we'll put our top piece of fabric on there. So we're going to go ahead and run that placement stitch. Go ahead and run the placement stitch. I bought a large, okay, yeah. Thank you, Barb. I'm excited. I love this machine. I love both machines. I've been running both machines, and I'll tell you, both of them are phenomenal. This is going to be a big tag. This is going to be a big, this is going to be a big charm, but that's okay. Okay, so now I need a piece of batting the same size as that. So I'm going to trim a piece of batting about the same size. I just ordered the 6x10. Ooh, nice, Lynn. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, fundraising. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so now we're going to place a piece of that. And y'all, this is thin batting. This is a low loft, thin batting. You don't want to use a thick batting here. You want to use that low loft. Okay, so now we're going to run that stitch again, and it's going to stitch it down. Once it stitches it down, we'll get the scissors out, and we're going to trim around that. We're going to trim around that, y'all. It's like, where'd my scissors go? And the scissors you want to use are, they're like a, you see how they're curved? They're curved there. It's like a curved, see the curve there? Those are the ones that you want to use. So your placement stitch will actually stitch it around twice. It's actually going to stitch it around twice. And I'm sitting here looking at this. I think I'll be okay. We're going to trim around that. And what I do is I hold it up as I'm trimming it. Hold it up as I'm trimming it. Ow. Ow. I'm not sure exactly how it's done this way. I haven't stitched this one out, so I have not stitched this one out yet. But it's saying, so this one is all, hold on. So this one's all embroidery. I think this one needs like that, I think this one needs like that, twill. Is it twill fabric? Is that what we're calling it? Twill fabric? So, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to see. Because I had, I don't know where I did with it. Don't know what I did with it. So I had these. I don't know. That one's going to go there. I'm contemplating here. So I have these. So they're like patches. Home designer fabric. Home designer fabric. Did I miss a question to Northwoods? It's the Brother brand. It has 5 races. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Pearl. I will check it out. Because it's gonna stitch down. Trying to think. Because if it stitches all that out, then we're gonna have to cut those out. I'm gonna put a patch. I'm gonna put one of these patches here. I'm gonna hold it down. We're gonna put one of these patches here. And then we'll put one on the other one too. Because after this one's done, so after, I'm not going to get my finger, Miss Irie. I promise I won't get my finger. I'll leave my finger out of it. I'll leave my finger out of it. You were asking about the quilt. Oh, did you mean home design is not quite as thick as canvas? Yeah, it's little. I'm sorry, Barb. I'm sorry. So it's really thin. So I actually got like iron-on patches, and they're very. This is like really, really thin, but it's called twill. T-W-I-L. T-W-I-L. I've got a roll, like a small roll. Somebody had told me where I could actually get more of it, but I actually found these, and I'm like, you know what? These might work. These actually might work, and it is going off the side. I didn't go far enough over. Daggum. No. Well, we're just going to make it work. We're going to make it work. The twill is kind of pricey. The twill is kind of pricey, so I try to find alternatives to it. Try to find alternatives to it. So the little small patches was my alternative. So it is a tester, Barb. It is a tester. The cowboy hat will be cool. The cowboy hat will be cool. We'll do this one, then we'll do the cowboy hat. Of course, the white says 21 minutes, y'all. The white says 21 minutes. So we're going to sit here and watch. It says white, but we're putting purple. We're putting purple. Maybe I shouldn't have done such a big one. Oh, well. They are cold. Good morning, Gray Lady. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I guess we're going to let this stitch out. We're going to let this stitch out here. I guess while that is stitching out, I could actually send another file because I got one more design for the Cars quilt. One more design for the Cars quilt, y'all. I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited. I didn't realize these are going to take so long, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Read your second book and oh, Gray Lady, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was wondering if anybody had read my second book and how they liked it. So it got a little intense for a while. She got a little, worried, but she finally made it and did good. So thank you, Lisa. So just so you know, I'm working on a companion book to go along with that first one for the it's done for a pattern for that quilt. So I'm hoping to have it done. I have to go back. It came unthreaded. A companion book for the quilt. So I'm actually doing a pattern for that quilt. So, and I'm thinking we'll do once I get it going, we're going to do a 2-day class. So maybe that'll be our class in June because I'm hoping in the next few weeks to have it published. I'm getting closer. It's taken me a little while to make sure I have the correct measurements and everything on it. So, so I'm hoping in the next few weeks to actually have the companion book to book 1 for the quilt published. So hopefully, we'll see how it goes. I was looking at doing audio, but I haven't had a chance to do audio on it. So I started the audio on the first one. They didn't like it. They didn't like the quality. So I had to redo the audio. So I don't know. They didn't like Blazer barking in the back of it. So I'm like, yeah, but he's part of it. He's part of it. First, y'all will be the only ones that realize what Blazer is. So they'll be like, everybody else will be like, why is there a dog barking in the back? Why is there a dog barking in the back? While we're standing here, I am going to trim this other one that I just did. Doom. It's cute. Luigi. You said Luigi, guys, right? His name is Luigi. Luigi, you were cute. You were cute. We'll get these done, and then once we get these all stitched out, I'll show you where that plastic sheeting comes into place. The plastic sheeting is how you create it as double-sided. Guys. And when you get these designs, they get you can get the instructions on there. So, but if you have questions, all you gotta do is ask me. I can help you out. On there. So, Yellow Luigi. Yeah, that is just a cool cartoon. That is just a cool cartoon. Very cool. I'm trying to tear away. That's not really tear away. What is it going to look like when it's finished? Can you show me pictures of what we're working on right now, Jorinna? I sure can. Hold on. Let me pull it up. So, let me flip this around. Flip camera. So this is what we're working on. I'm actually doing a purple background instead of a white background. So this is what they will look like. And we're working on it. So you stitch out the 2 sides. Yeah, right. You stitch out the 2 sides, and then once you stitch out the 2 sides, then you hoop that plastic sheeting. When you hoop the plastic sheeting, I'm going to turn you guys back this way too. When you hoop that plastic sheeting, you're able to let me see. Can you guys see the charms on the screen? You can't see it over there, can you? Or not see it. I was trying to get it where you guys could see what we're doing. But yeah, when you hoop that plastic sheeting, the plastic sheeting allows you take that 505 spray and you sandwich them together. Once you sandwich them together, you rehoop it, and then it runs that zigzag stitch across, and then it'll run that satin stitch all the way around it. So then you end up with a double-sided charm. So it's kind of cool. So, but it's going to stitch this one out, and then it'll stitch that second one out. What color is the last card you need to? I don't know. Because I have. Hold on, I'm going to move y'all this way. move y'all this way, and I'm going to move y'all down so you can see. So I have Mr. Luigi. I have Luigi, which I'm going to fix him to trim him out. So then I've got Mater. I have Mater here. And then I've got both Mater and Lightning on that one. And then I can't remember what her name is. Then I have this one. Then I have the purple one. She's my favorite. I think she's my favorite. She is my favorite. So, and then we have Mr. Lightning McQueen. I think what I would like to get, what's the old guy? What is the old guy on there? I'm calling him the old guy. It's the black car. I don't have him. I want to see if I can find him. I can't think of what his name is. I'll think of it. I'm going to think of it. June. Doc Hudson. Thank you. I'm going to write that down so I can go find that design. I'm going to find that design, guys. Because if I can find that design, he's the last one I need. He is the last one I need. Let me write that down. Because he's the only one I have not seen. That's the last one I need for there. So, I got to see if I find him. Blue car is Sally. Thanks, Elizabeth. He was I thought Doc Hudson was the big black car. I thought he was the big black car. Exciting. Doc was navy blue, sometimes. Oh, so he's a navy blue. Okay. Did the character come with your new machine? This one, no. So this one came with the new machine. This one came with the new machine. But there's actually, I can't remember how many Disney designs on there. Actually, I should look, Dad, to see if Doc Hudson might be on there. I can't remember. I'll have to look. I will have to look because that's what I need. I need a Doc Hudson. That's the last one I need. Last one I need because I got the purple. Hold on. I need to add. Stop. You're going right there. I'm going to try and make sure I get the other one. That one wrong. Hold on, guys. I totally messed this one up. I am totally messing this one up, guys. Here, I'm going to turn you guys back this way so you can see what I'm doing. Turn you guys back this way so you can see what I'm doing here. Because I placed that one there, and then I placed it in the wrong section. So I'm going to have to make sure that. Good thing this is a test one, guys. Good thing this is a test one. Hudson is the race car. Lizzie is the Model T from original movie. Oh, got you. Okay, I gotta look and see. I just need one more. I need one more. So I need one more guy, one more car design, and then we'll be good to go. Then we'll be good to go. So on that one. So thanks for your help, guys. Thanks for your help. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Anybody's joining, we are doing double-sided charms. We're doing double-sided charms. See, my foot seems a little loose. I must have not tightened him up. I think I put him on there and forgot to tighten. It's like, why are you? Because you can see it moving. See it moving. No. Okay. I won't get my finger, I promise, guys. If I scream, just ignore me. Okay. My finger's out of the way. My finger is out of the way. I should have went with the smaller one. So, good morning. How are you this morning? Thanks for joining. Anybody that's joining, we are working on double-sided charms. They are in need of good design. This one is actually a quilt block double-sided charm. So after you stitch the design, you stitch the no ma'am. So please use flat. All right, Barb. So what'll happen is we'll stitch this. Once we get it all stitched out, we're gonna actually unhoop it. We will unhoop this. We will trim around it, make sure it's all trimmed around it. And then I will hoop that plastic sheeting. Then I'll hoop the plastic sheeting on there. And then we will take and we will use like the 505 spray to put the two sides. So you'll take one side and put it on one side of the plastic sheeting, and then you'll flip it over on the back side and line it up and put it on the back side too. Because you're gonna run that placement stitch first. Once you run the placement stitch, you'll know exactly where to place those two the two things. So stitching. I said I should have went with a smaller one, but hey, it's okay. It's okay, guys. You know, I hadn't done a embroidery quilt in a while, and I'm glad. Thank you, Tammy, for ordering the embroidery quilt. So thank you. Good morning, D-Lynn. How are you? Good morning. It became unhooped again. Sometimes it does that. It'll come unthreaded, and when it comes unthreaded, then it's like, no. See, I mean, this is a brand new machine and it comes unthreaded. It's just sometimes the design you're working on. A lot of times it's the fabric you're using too. You just go and back it up. I've never done an embroidery quilt. Deb is good on those. I love embroidery quilts. I used to do them all the time. And I'll stop the machine. And I haven't done one in a long time, so I'm kind of excited. Thank you. Like I said, thank you, Tammy, for requesting it. Thank you for requesting it, because lots of fun. You'll have to try one, Barb. They're a lot. The kids, they're fun for the kids. I did one. I did a sunbonnet Sue one for my grandmother one time. I did a sunbonnet Sue one for my grandmother one time, and that was kind of fun. So, I mean, you can make it any theme you want. You just got to find the embroidery designs to go with it. So. Good morning, Miss Cassie. Good morning. We're doing double-sided charms this morning, Miss Cass. I'm going to tape it down so I'm not putting my finger in there. Tape it down. There we go. Did I miss a question? I apologize. Oh, I was going to check shipping for you, Renee. Let me check your shipping right quick. And I want to see, Eliza, let me see if I got a message back, because yours and I can see somebody else's is stuck in Goodyear. Hopefully they're not stuck in Goodyear anymore. Let me look at the shipping. I got 21 packages out or in transit, guys. All packages have been shipped. So if anybody wanted to know, all your packages have been shipped. Renee, tracking. So yours is currently in North Carolina, Renee. It says delivery today. It says expected delivery today. And then oh, bobbin's almost out. I was like, why did it stop? It's kind of cool when the bobbin almost runs out. It tells you the bobbin's going to run out, and then it actually trims it off, moves it to the middle. That way you can take and pull your bobbin out. And we're going to have to wind some more bobbin. I have to say, the nice thing about this machine is it actually fills your bobbin all the way up. You know how some machines only fill it up partially? This one will actually wind, it'll actually wind it up the whole way, and I'll show y'all here. Come out of there. Start. I'm excited for you, Renee. All right, Barb, I'll talk to you later. Fill the package up. take this off. I got to show you guys. So look how full it fills it. It completely fills it all the way up. All the way up. Because on the other machine, on the Luminaire, it doesn't fill it up as all the way. And I'm like, why are you not filling it all the way? This one, they made a change on it. So it's one of the nice new features on it is it actually fills it completely up. So, all right, we're going to say okay, and it'll push it back over there, and then we'll start again. And might help if I thread the thread, huh? Hello. I forgot I was using the same color. Try this again. We'll go back. There we go. You do that. It happens, Irie. It happens. All right. Let me look. Eliza, yours still says it's in Goodyear. This is so aggravating. And it was shipped via UPS. I don't know. I've already put a claim in with it. So what are you stitching out? So Cynthia, we are doing double-sided terms this morning. We're doing double-sided terms. I said I went a little big. I probably shouldn't have done the bigger one, but oh well. We already started. Guys. I said, so what we'll do is we'll get these two stitched out, and then we're going to hoop some plastic sheeting, guys. Literally. Plastic sheeting, guys. So this is our next step. Once we get this all stitched out, we'll hoop the plastic sheeting on here. So take this one out. Hoots. This doesn't really matter. I mean, this is just whatever. So we're going to use, we're going to throw a variegated in here. We're just going to have fun with this. So I'm going to throw a green variegated into here. You do not need to apologize. Hey, you can go down a wormhole with those 3D printers, Miss Cynthia. Wormhole, rabbit hole, one of those. Oh, you're good, Gracie. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning. If anybody wants to know the status of their package, let me know. I can check shipping for you. I have it open. For you. Ah, stop. Oops. Yep. That happened. See, I broke a needle. So what happened is I had that lip there. It means I had that lip there. I wasn't watching. See, that's what happens when I don't watch. That is what happens when I don't watch. It's funny, I just put a brand new, it must be needle day. I just put a new needle on the Luminaire this morning. Just put a new one on the Luminaire this morning. So I was like, well, it happens. It happens. It happens. We'll just go back a few stitches and try this again. Happened is when it went over that, we're gonna go back. Oh, stop. Hello, you knucklehead. I almost forgot to thread it again. Almost forgot to thread it again. Okay. So I'm going to hold that down. I'm not going to stitch. Yes, Miss Gracie is having fun with her Topaz 50, which is awesome. I'm excited for her. I'm excited for her. Kind of watching it, make sure it doesn't go under that again. Thank you, Gracie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining. Anybody that's joining, we are currently working on a double-sided charm. Working on a double-sided charm here. Good morning, Miss Linda. It's so nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Miss Linda is a longtime follower of mine, y'all. She's pretty awesome. Good morning, Bev. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Okay, so now we need a different color. Now we need a different color. Once we get through this, we'll use a hot pink here. Yeah, I'm so worried about my shoulder, guys. I had a nightmare that I ended up having to have shoulder surgery, and then I was like out of commission for like 3 months, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I won't let it. I'll fuse. Good morning. Good morning, guys. We're going to get this all stitched out. We got about 10 more minutes of stitching. 10 more minutes of stitching on this, and then we'll move to the plastic sheeting. I'll show you how that. I was at the doctor yesterday for my shoulder. Ah, Linda, how is it? Ah, stop. Ah. Yep. I think I just messed it up, guys. Yep. Well, so much for this one. I think we may move to the hat, guys, because I totally just messed this one up. Totally. Well, guess what, guys? This is 2 days in a row I've messed things up. 2 days in a row I've messed things up. Is that my sign? Is that my sign? Yeah, I totally messed it up. I had a little, I got a shot and needed number. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I am scared of that one. So we're starting over, guys. We're just starting over. Reset. We're doing a reset, guys. We're just gonna do a reset, and we're gonna do the hat. Because reset. You're going in the trash. You're going in the trash. Jack said to tell you it sounds like it has a rod knocking. Good morning, Jack. Okay. Reset, guys. We're doing reset. Sometimes you have to. Oh, absolutely. You are not the only one this happens to. That is not the only one you have. Hey, we all have issues. It's like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm working along, and boom. Yeah, that worked out really well. So, we just start over. No biggie. We just start over. I wasn't meant to do that one. We're going to do the hat. We're not going to do that one. I figure, you know what? Ow. Magnetic hoops, y'all. Magnetic hoops. Tell him to have a wonderful day too. Okay. Let's try this again, guys. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the machine. I'm going to get rid. They get you all the time. Ugh, telling you. No fun. So we're going to come back this way. We're going to come back this way and come back this way. And I'm going to go. We're going to say, okay, we're going to return and we're going to delete. Bye. Bye. Start again. Now I'm going to go grab that hat. We're going to go grab the hat. There's the hat. We're going to set him. Okay. We're going to do the hat. Let's try this again, guys. We are going to try this again. How long is this one? Embroidery. 59 minutes. What time is it? It is. Oh, we got time. We got time. Why are you not going up high enough? Oh. Okay, somewhere. I'm turning the machine off. We're starting over. Sometimes it just needs a reset. Turn you back on. Turn you back on. Maybe this is not the morning. I go on Thursday, Cynthia. I went 2 weeks ago. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's try this again. Embroidery. Hat. Okay. Set. Okay. Embroider. Okay. See, now it's up high. I think it got messed up. Okay. So we need to replace that pink bobbin. You there. Who else has fun trying to find the end of pre-wound bobbins? I hear the roosters crowing. They're like, hello. Hello. I'm here. Next. Doesn't help that I don't have any. Oh, there it is. Ha! Got that one. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to look. Okay. So, this one is weird on the instructions. So we're going to run that placement stitch. I'm going to put the batting might help if I thread it. Might help if I thread it. We're going to remove that one. You ever have a day that is like you try things and it's like, yep, not going to work. Yep, that one didn't work either. Oh, let's try this again. Oh, still not working. Well, you know, hello. Try this again. Almost every day. You use a pair of tweezers. It's all, yeah, I'll tell you, some days, it's like, seriously? Seriously? Okay, so we're going to get a piece of batting. Get a piece of batting. We're going to try this again, guys. Try this again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a piece of fabric down. I'm just going to put a piece of fabric down instead of using, and we're going to use some of this scrap flannel I have. And there ain't no sense trimming around it because we're going to have to cut around it anyways. So it's like the instructions say one thing and then it looks different. So I'm putting a piece of batting and a piece of flannel down. Piece of batting and a piece of flannel down. Not sure why. I'm assuming it does that to keep the piece of fabric down, I guess. I guess is what it does. It's like hot. Okay, so now we're going to do our base stitch. And I'm just going to use cream. I'm going to use cream. It says green. I don't know why it says green. Try this again. Try this again. Try this again, guys. I'm going to go warm my coffee up. I'll be right back. Hopefully the hats work. I have faith. The hats are going to work. The hat is going to work. I got faith. I need to find my fan because I'm like dying here. Plug the fan in. Fan. I'm plugging my fan in, guys. Plugging my fan in. If you haven't used one of these fans, they actually work pretty good. They're like a it's like a USB. We have air. We have airflow. Turn it up a little bit. A little airflow. Thank you. A little bit of airflow. Is that loud there? I'm going to move y'all a little bit. That way you don't hear the fan. Oh, you don't hear the fan. Good morning, Joy. Good morning. You see my comment? Let me see, Deb. Let me go back. Deb, I do not see your comment. Try again. Just be careful with anything electric. My air purifier caught fire last week. Ah, that's not good. Oh, that is good. It is very painful, Bev. It is very painful. It hurts. Bad thing is like this shoulder, I can do whatever. This one, that's as far as it'll go. I'm like, ow. Yeah, it's like it hurts. I'm like, what the hey? And I'm so scared. I'm like, my biggest fear, it's not having surgery or anything like that. My biggest fear is not being able to sew. Not being able to sew. It hurts, Linda. It is like, yeah. And if you're right-handed, there's a lot of things you can't do, and you have to, right? You got to figure it out. Mine, it like hurts right here, and then it shoots all the way down my arm, right into my first two fingers. It's like, yeah, that's what he thinks it is frozen shoulder. The thing that drives me nuts is he hadn't even did, of course, now it's like hurting down to this side. I don't know, the whole daggone thing. You had surgery. Did it help, Deb? I'm trying not to have surgery. Do physical therapy. That's what I'm doing, Laura. That is what I'm doing. That is totally what I'm doing. I'm doing the physical therapy, and I have the pulley thing that like lifts my arm up, and yeah. So I mean, I think it's a little better than it was. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it's a little better than it was. Yes, yeah. So, like I said, I'll go back on Thursday to physical therapy and so, but hopefully, I'm hoping so. You had surgery for a frozen shoulder. That scares me. Like I said, the only thing that really, really scares me is not being able to sew, guys. I can't handle that. I can't handle that because it would take me out of commission for what? I don't know how long it would take me out of commission. How long would it take me out of commission to not be able to do anything? No, we can't do that. What would we do for a month? I would have to figure it out. What would we do? I don't know what would we do. Because y'all will be like, well, we're not sewing. You went back to work the next day and being mindful to not pick up blazer. Yeah, exactly, right? I have no idea, Jorinna. I have no idea. It's sewing a hat and troubleshooting a tricky stitch. Good morning, Ma Marie Crafter. Good morning to you. Good morning. We are doing double-sided charms this morning. We're talking about a frozen shoulder. My shoulder is not very nice right now, so physical therapy is going to work, though. I have faith it's going to work, so I have faith. Thank you very much. I was out for 6 weeks with my Y'all, no. Good morning, Ray seems happy. Good morning. Good morning, Anita. Shots help some. Y'all, I'm hoping physical therapy will help. I am hoping physical therapy will help. So that is my goal. Ma's Cup. Yes, that is Ma's Cup. I have to use Ma's Cup. It was her birthday this week. It was her birthday. I was off for 7. Oh, Laura. I hope you're okay now. Maybe they can give you cortisone shots to help with something, Shannon. I don't know. I'm not taking. So they gave me naproxen, and I'm like, I don't like to take. Frozen shoulder is a perial and or. I'm thinking it's menopause. I think you're right. I think it has something to do with that. So you have a very physical job. Oh, Laura. Had to use the machine to sleep. Y'all. Well, I mean, it's nice to know that I'm not the only one. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning. Good morning. We're working on double-sided charms, and we're talking about frozen shoulders. I have a frozen shoulder, and it's like, I don't want to. Physical therapy has got to work, y'all. Physical therapy. I got faith. It's going to work. I have faith. It's going to work, so. It is going to serious. Well, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to try physical therapy first. Physical therapy doesn't work. I think his next one would be the shots. So we'll see. See what happens. So fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. So I got cortisone shots on my heel for plantar fasciitis, and it hurt at the time, but it helped a lot. I made mine worse in a car. Oh my gosh, Miss Linda. Oh, that's right. You did have a car wreck. Oh my gosh. Mine was torn rotor cuff and bicep tendon. Y'all, so my only concern, I mean, should he not do x-rays? I mean, just saying, I don't know. He said something about an MRI too, so I don't know. See what happens here. Thank you, Suzanne. Good morning, y'all. Thank you. And y'all, anybody that's joined, X-rays won't show anything. Okay, got you. Anybody that's joined, I have shipped all packages. All packages are out. MRI would think. Okay, Abby. Yeah, I think I may talk to him tomorrow and be like, would you mind? It's going good, Suzanne. Well, our first embroidery was a flop, so I ended up messing up on it. So we're starting again. We're starting again on it. So starting again. Take 2. It's a take 2. Take 2. So we're going to do the darker brown. We're doing take 2 on the on this one. We were doing a different one, the first one, but I was like, you know what? We're going to move to a different one. So now we're doing the hat. Why not? It's one of those days. One of those days, guys. Shockwave therapy, 8 weeks of that helped my shoulder. So Sherry, he actually did like a well, he gave me a TENS unit to use, but he did like it was kind of painful actually, it's like a wand kind of thing on my arm. So I don't know. Thing is I had tennis elbow, and I still have tennis elbow, and my tennis elbow is like, and I thought that's originally what it was the tennis elbow, but because I thought it was a tennis elbow like shooting down this way, but no, it's like coming from here down. But I was feeling this morning, and it's like one portion right there. Yeah. But yeah, because I have the tennis elbow, and you can see, I mean, it's sometimes it gets so bad it like bruises. But I don't know. It hurts too. That I got from waiting tables, y'all. Years and years of waiting tables. I'm like, I never played tennis. Why the heck do I have tennis elbow? But anyways, I'm gonna sit here and yak. Y'all, we're sitting here yakking while we're stitching. I can turn the fan off. I'm not hot anymore. I don't know. It gets to the point right there on the elbow. You can it'll get to the point like right here, it gets all like black and blue. And I don't know why it does that. I don't know. It's kind of weird, Cynthia. Kind of weird. Yeah. Yo. I worked in seafood catching oysters for 30. Oh, wow, Linda. Colon oysters. Wow, that is so cool, Linda. You know, it's so fun that everybody we meet on here, all the different jobs and stuff. So. Yeah, my goal is to not have surgery. So. Right, Shannon? You're allergic to oysters. Eliza, I can't, I don't eat oysters. Use both arms every day. Yeah. Server for 30 years and here in, oh, wow. Yeah. So I was a truck stop waitress, Suzanne. I was a truck stop waitress back in the day. It was funny because I was a truck stop waitress for years. And then, of course, I went in the military, went into the medical field. I worked in the OR. And then when I was medically discharged, I went back to school and got into IT. And I was in IT at a resort I worked at. And it was funny. So they were doing a Thanksgiving dinner, you know, and they needed staff, wait staff, and or they call them servers, whatever. And they're like, we don't have enough. And they're like, do you know anybody? I was like, stop being stubborn and get hormones. I might, Joanna. I might call my what do you call it? My GYN and ask her to. But anyways, Joanna, I may think about that one. Thank you. I told them, I was like, well, I can help serve. And it was funny. They were like, thanks for the follow. They were like, well, this is different than waiting tables. And I was like, it's okay. And they're like, well, I'll come help you. You know, they're like, well, we'll come help you when we're done with ours. And I'm like, okay, no biggie. So it was funny. I have to tell you, it was kind of funny because, you know, and y'all, working a banquet is easy, you know, because anybody that's been a waitress knows. I will, Eliza. Anybody that's done waiting tables knows, because you're going around waiting tables. You've got 10, 15 tables, you know, and I mean, I've run a restaurant myself, but run around, you know, and you're like, okay, I've got this order for table 1, table 3, you know, it's got this, got that, you know, and you have all this in your head. A banquet, y'all, everybody's eating the same daggone thing. The hardest thing is remembering what they're going to have to drink. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be easy, you know, because they're like, this is hard. You don't understand. It's completely different than waiting tables. I'm like, okay. They're like, we'll come help you when we're done. And I'm like, okay, no biggie. So it was funny. Y'all, I had mine done, drinks served. I was serving their drinks, bussing their tables, my tables, all that. At the end of the night, they were like, I thought you said you'd never done this before. And I'm like, y'all, this is easy. Go be a truck stop waitress and see how you like that one. So it's totally different. Your parents had an Aussie pub and restaurant. Oh, very cool, Cindy. Very cool. Yeah, I grew up, my mom used to own a restaurant, and I started waiting tables young. And then I love waiting tables. Y'all, I kind of miss waiting tables. Waiting tables is a lot of fun. Waiting tables is a lot of fun. I'm a people person, you know. And it's funny because people are like, you're not the normal IT, because I'm a director of IT now. And everybody's like, you're not the normal IT. And I'm like, no, I like people. I love people, you know. As y'all can see, I love people. So, but it's lots of fun. Lots of fun. I enjoy it, y'all. Anybody's joined, we're working on double-sided charms from Anita Good Design. We're stitching out a hat this time. I was a student nurse and helped them on weekends. It was in the country. Very cool, Cindy. Very cool. I love the little country ones. I worked in one in Colorado, and I loved hunting season. Hunting season was my favorite. You had people from all over the United States coming and going into there. So you got to meet all kinds of different people. Just a lot of fun. You're in Australia. Very cool, Cindy. welcome to the live. Give us a follow. We're on here every morning, 4:30 to 6. What time is it in Australia? I know you're a different time because it's almost 6 a.m. here in Arizona. I'm in Arizona. That my goal, 11 p.m. Wow, you're up late, Miss Cindy. My goal is to always, you're here in New Jersey. Welcome to the live, Charlene. Where's everybody at this morning? March 31st. Yes, it's March 31st here. Oh, so it's fixing to be the first there. It's fixing to be the first there for you. Welcome to the live. It's so cool. Very cool. It is so cool to be able to meet people from everywhere. That is the most awesome thing. It's very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, we're on here Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Arizona time. So I think it's actually Pacific Standard Time because we don't do daylight savings. So South Carolina, very cool. Where are we all at, y'all? Where are we all at? Like I said, I'm here in Arizona. I know Miss Shannon's in Arizona. We got a few people, and we have one from Australia. Welcome to the live, Miss Cindy. Let me give you a follow. I'm gonna follow you back, Miss Cindy. Utah, New York. Miss Gracie, my husband was stationed in New York. I just retired as nurse due to back, but I'm thinking to do some embroidery from home. Awesome. Very cool. Texas, New Hampshire, Texas, Alabama, Florida. Y'all, welcome. This is so fun. Fort Worth, Texas. Y'all, I was born in Fort Worth. Idaho, Laura. Very cool. You are new to my live, Miss Laura. Let me give you a follow. Oh, I'm already following you. I'm also learning Canva and yeah, that's a word. Sublimation. Yeah, that's it. Oregon. My dad was born in Oregon. Very cool. See, it's so cool. We have people from all over the world here. And it's kind of cool. Thanks for the follow, Charlene. Let me give you a follow back. I try to follow everybody back that follows me. So everybody that follows me, I try to give you a follow back. So I'm a supporter. I like to help y'all out too. So like I said, we have a lot of fun here. We do embroideries. We do, what do you call it? Let me move y'all over here so I can talk to YouTube at the same time too. I feel bad because I'm like, hello. I should be talking to you guys too. Hello. Move y'all over just a little bit. There we go. I'm not telling you where I'm from. David, I don't know if I could guess. Maybe. Gotta love you, David. He actually lives where my son lives. So, okay, I am going to finish my Easter baskets I'm making for customer and coworker later, friend. All right, I'll talk to you later. So I can do fabric with special picks for applique and memory keepsakes, which so if you search my name, search Carrie Bartling, you'll find it. Search that one. Yes, thank you, Cynthia. Because I'm on both platforms and all of my lives are recorded on YouTube. So good morning. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Good morning. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while, Sean. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, guys. We're sitting here chatting because we're stitching out the charms here. So we may go over a little bit on live today. Very cool. So we are doing a double-sided charm, Cindy. We are making a double-sided charm. So it's like bag chart. Hold on. Let's see if I've got one here. So here's a charm. So this is kind of what we're doing, except we're making a hat. And this one is not double-sided. So this one's not double-sided. We're making a double-sided. Gotta head to town. Have a great day. All right, Miss Abby. So that's kind of what we're doing is making charms. They are from Anita Good Design. Actually, I think Anita Good Design is from Australia. Anita Good Design is not from Australia. It's the other one that's from Australia. There's a designer in Australia too. Right? Aren't the horses cool? The charms horses too. Do you melt the end? So Cindy, there is hold on, let me show you. Let's see if I have it here. somewhere. Add a little iron. I'm not finding it. So you have a couple options, but yeah, so you use a little iron to melt the edges. And then once you do the edges, you put it back in the tube. And because we're going to actually use, because we're going to do that first set of stitching. Sweet pea is an Australian. Thank you, Cindy. I love sweet pea. I love sweet pea. I use the plastic sheeting. Plastic sheeting is the second hooping. So, and it just pops right out. Once you get it all stitched, it just pops right out. So. Did I miss Dolly's comment? Missed it. I missed Dolly's comment, Joanne. I can't find a good plastic. I need to look. What thickness is the plastic? So this is actually plastic sheeting for like, Fort Worth, Texas. Yes. Joanne, welcome, welcome. So this one is, it says 23.2 M2. I don't know what that means. .5 milliliters. Here, if you want to take there. So this is like, I get it, 3.5. So this is actually for like sheeting for like your windows. Get it in the hardware section. Get it in the hardware section is where I got it. Yeah. So. It's funny. So we have a couple barbs on YT that are close too. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, guys. So for the key change, yes, Joanne. So as soon as we get done stitching this out, I'm going to take it out. We'll trim around these hats, and then I'm going to hoop some plastic sheeting. We'll hoop that plastic sheeting, and then we'll run that placement stitch, and then we'll take some 505 spray. We'll take some 505 spray and attach both sides, and then go around. You have two big. I usually use polyester no-show. It just meant, oh, that works too. All right. Thank you, coolest dad. You have a good day. Okay, so that one. These are going to be cool, guys. These are going to be cool. So now it's saying use different colors. We're going to use this one. I need to get some other browns out. May have to get some other browns out of here. I use the sheeting for my hoop templates. Oh, that works also, Nikki. The sheeting would work perfect for your for that. Get some other browns. So we're doing the hat. We need different colors of browns. Browns. And they have to use some of the browns over again. Some of them over again. That one's almost like orange. There's that one. Green color. We're just going to have to reuse some. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. What kind of machine do you have, Cindy? Thank y'all for joining. Good morning. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Amy Poo. How are you? Good morning, Bird. You have a Husqvarna Sapphire. It's pretty old. Very cool. Good morning. Cindy, you have a PR1000, a PR620, and a P770, and my Viking Ruby. Oh, no. Very cool. Very cool. So I'm down to, I just got the Avenir. Super excited about that one. I have the Avenir, and then I have a Luminaire 2, which is actually my husband's machine. And then I have I just got a FAP. It's a travel machine. And then I have my Husqvarna 980Q, which is a sewing machine. I got the Brothers secondhand. Very cool. Hey, y'all, secondhand machines work really well because you have a lot of people that have machines and don't use them to their full capabilities. So my Luminaire has got like a billion stitches, literally a billion stitches on it because I'm sewing every day. I am sewing every day. And y'all, is your brother the late? So this one is the latest one. This one is the latest one. Yes, I actually have had it a week. I literally just got this machine. So super excited, super excited. I was contemplating, and my husband's like, you know what? If that's a machine you want, let's get it. So good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. So I have to say, and I love this machine. I love the Luminaire too. Luminaire's not going anywhere. So I have that one too. Do you sew for markets or just so? Cindy, I actually sell quilts. I do a lot of orders on here for quilts and stuff. So I'm actually currently working on. Let me show you a Lightning McQueen quilt. Let me show you the Lightning McQueen quilt. So we're doing embroideries for this Lightning McQueen. So I've found some fun coordinating fabric for the Lightning McQueen. How cool is that? So I have that one. Let me switch threads. We'll keep yakking. Switch threads. Put this one in here. Put this one in here. So I've got all of them stitched out, but one. All of them stitched out, but one. It's been a while since, right? It's been a while since I have some of that movie fabric. Didn't end up making the quilt before my boy. Oh, grandbabies. This is the one I just stitched out this morning. I love him. Luigi. Y'all told me his name was Luigi. So very cool. He is cool. So I got him stitched out this morning, and she's my favorite. I like purple though. She is my favorite. So I like her. I don't know. It just gives, she has like a 3D effect on her. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm trying to decide because once we get it all stitched together, and we'll probably quilt it on live, guys. We'll probably get it quilted on live. I am good, Christy. How are you this morning? Good morning. So I do quilt orders, pretty much anything. So, and we do fabric on Fridays. Guys. Anybody new? We do fabric. So. Do you do the designing or buy them already to go? Chicky Poo, which ones? The embroidery designs? Welcome to the live too. Let me give you a follow because I don't know. I'm already following you. Okay. Did you make her husband the red card that does the stippling? The red card that does. I don't know what you mean, Crystal. Help me out. She does awesome mug. I love mug rugs. Mug rugs are a lot of fun. Oh, he's the painter. No, I have not So I designed some designs, but like these, some of them were already on the machine and I purchased the other ones. So sometimes designs I'll create and then the other ones I don't. We make zipper bags. We had fun with zipper bags. We have some fun zipper bags. The transfers are fun. I do the transfers. This is one of my favorites. So pretty much anybody that's on the live, I need to learn how to create designs. Chicky Poo, do you have software? Check out Floriani. Check out Floriani if you don't have software, Chicky Poo. So these are fun. So this is a double zipper bag. A double zipper bag here. So isn't that fun, Cindy? These are fun designs. Oh, you're very welcome. And if you have questions, holler at me. If you have questions, I'm actually considering doing a class on the Floriani. So haven't done one yet. So let's see what we got. But we do all kinds of classes. We do a monthly class. We already did the class this month. Next month is actually doing rope pulls. Next month is doing Cindy, I do, but I don't have anything on it. Miss Cindy. If you're looking for something, just shoot me a message and say, hey, Carrie, do you happen to have this? Or can you create it for me? You know, so let me know. This one has a lot of thread changes, y'all. So like the double-sided charm we're doing today, that one is actually from Anita Good Design, guys. This one is actually from Anita Good Design, so it's kind of fun. You'd love to see me make the pouch. We can do that again. I can add that to maybe next week. I'll tell you what. Let me write a thing, and we'll add it to next week. We will add it to next week because y'all get to choose my. A lot of times you get to choose what we do on live. So let me add the double zipper bag, right? So double zipper bag. Let's see. We'll do it next week. We will do that next week for you guys. Is there a day you prefer next week? Monday and Fridays are taken. Monday and Fridays are taken because we do Mondays we're doing 100 blocks. We're doing 100 blocks. We're on block 7. And then Fridays I do fabric. But any other day besides that. So if there's a day you prefer in the hoop, yes, Cynthia, in the hoop. We will be doing that one in the hoop. Is what patchwork? The bag? It's actually done in the hoop. So you can see next Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, we'll do next Wednesday. And the nice thing is, it's recorded too. The 100 blocks. The 100 blocks is, hold on, I'll show you. I will show you. This one, 100 blocks. 100 quilt blocks. We're on block 7. I'm assuming y'all are going to hang out with me for 100 weeks. So, but it's kind of fun. So, we already did, like I said, we've done, and y'all had to help me yesterday. I have issues with patterns. Patterns is not no fun. So, this is my favorite double zipper bag I made. This is the favorite one I made because, I don't know. She's my favorite lady. So. hang on. Can you hold the book? Oh, yeah. The book I got here on TikTok. The book I got here on TT. So, Dorinna, Parker on the porch. Wasn't it Parker on the porch? You're welcome, Cindy. Cynthia, do you remember where the pattern was? Was it Parker on the porch? You can get it here on TT. It's on A. It's on the A. You can get it on A. I think it was Parker on the porch. I think you're right, Dorinna. Because I was sitting there trying to remember, and I'm like, I think Parker on the porch. I believe. I will, I'll find out exactly where it's from. Parker on the porch. Okay. It's Parker on the porch. I was pretty sure it was. And I think it's called a hipster bag. HIPSTER is bag is what it is a hipster bag, I believe is the design. And there's different sizes. There's different sizes available depending on what size hoop you have. So depending on what size hoop you have is depending on what size you can do there. And her instructions are pretty good. Her instructions are pretty good. Hey, that was good. I remember that. Okay, have to see Starfish Design. She has nice stuff. You have to, okay, let me write that down. Or send me a thing for it. I'm gonna write that down. Starfish Designs. Is there a site for it? I'm gonna get in trouble with saying SITE. Starfish Designs. I always like to meet new people. In the hoop hat. Okay. All right. I will check it. Yeah, send me a thing for it, Cindy. Send me a thing for it because I will definitely. We can do that one too. We can do that one. She's on. Okay. I will definitely check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Thanks, Harvey. Thank y'all for all the taps. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Check this out, guys. Check out the designs. They're turning out cool. They're turning out cool. Thank you, Miss Cassie. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to check out Starfish Designs. I will check out. I created myself a, I keep calling it a pegboard, but it's a cork board. Because otherwise, I forget. I am forgetful, y'all. I blame it on my job. I blame it on my job because I'm a director of IT by day, so this is my fun time. But when you're in IT, everybody's like, "Hey, this is my password. Can you help me?" And you're like, "La la la, quit telling me your password." So you end up you intentionally forget it, but then you end up intentionally forgetting things you shouldn't be. And you're excited to see how this works, Lynn. It's gonna work out. It is gonna work out. So. This has about 20 more minutes. Nikki, we may be skipping walking this morning because we're going to finish this. We're going to finish this. So. But yeah, these are actually hipster bags. They go in the hip. So they go on the hip. They go on the hip. Kind of fun. I also do freestanding lace projects. I do these are a lot of fun. I don't know if you've seen these. So this is all freestanding lace. Ends up being like 3D in here. These are kind of fun. Used to do Xmas. They're a lot of fun. They are so much fun. I think this guy is my favorite. He's kind of cool. He is kind of cool. You like lions. I like lions. Fun stuff. My phone's going off somewhere. Where is my phone? I'm just going to hit start again on that one because about the same color. These are all about the same color, so I'm just going to hit start on a couple of these. You're a Leo. Awesome. 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 Very cool. Where did my phone go? Oh, hold on a minute. I'm looking for my other phone. Thank you, Cynthia. You're a Leo too, Laura? We got all kinds of Leos here. I'm a Gemini. Good morning, Blessmas. How are you? Good morning. Oh, these are turning out kind of cool. Good morning, Irene. You're also a Leo. Y'all, we got Leos all over the place. Pisces. Very cool. So I am a Gemini. My husband's a Virgo. Do you know the In the Hoop with Lee? No, I do not. See, you're giving me all kinds of things. In the Hoop with Lee. In the Hoop with Lee. You're a Libra. Australian. Very cool. I will definitely check it out. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. She makes a lot of charity designs. You're a Virgo. Very cool. Hello, fellow Gemini, Miss Dolly. My poor husband for foster kids. That is cool, Cindy. That is very cool. That is awesome. I do free classes for kids. Here, I just charge for the designs is all I do, but I provide the sewing machine. Trying to get more kids, younger generation into sewing because, you know, the kids have these mindset on what sewing is. You know, they think of like their grandmothers or whatever sewing quilts or whatever. They don't realize the more possibilities of stuff that you can do. So, Joanne, no, we're talking about what do we call it? We talked about I don't even know how we ended up getting into astrology science. She has lots of cute things for kids and gifts and nurses and koala. Very cool. Y'all, check out In the Hoop with Lee. That one's cool. The lion, that's how I showed the lion. I showed my freestanding lace lion. Here, I'll show you. So I showed this and somebody said, well, I'm a Leo. Well, then it just went down a wormhole. It went down a wormhole from there. So it happens. It happens, guys. So. That's how I got to that one. Getting closer. So it goes light, dark, light, dark. I'd like to do this one in the pinks to go along with the other quilt thing I'm doing. You're Aquarius. Well, hello, you're the first Aquarius. I plan to make my pet's portrait. Very cool. Very cool. Y'all, this is like taking forever. You surprise yourself, you actually remember. Very cool. Cool. Your dad's an Aquarius. Very cool. Hello, Vaughn. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody that's just joined, we're working on double-sided terms, and we're just chatting. We're just chatting. Good morning, Jan Quilting. Good morning. Good morning. These are stitching out pretty cool. These are stitching out pretty cool here. Cindy, I do not do hats, really. No. I used to do hats when I had my other machine, but I had the hat hoop. But I don't know. I found hats are a bigger pain in the than they're worth. So I just had. So I have. So I went to here. I'll show you what I did. So I went to get, you know, those canvas prints that you get at like HL, or so I took it off the frame and I quilted the squirrel. You can see the quilting in it. You see the quilting? So I got to get him reframed. But it's just canvas. It is literally just canvas. I took it off the frame, canvased him. So, and took and quilted him. He's kind of cute. Just give it a different look. So hat, I'll show you the hat I'm talking about. The hat I'm talking about doing, I haven't taken it off the frame yet. Not taking it off the frame yet. So let me get them. But I found these. They were like 60% off. So, but I am going to unframe this one. Is that not pretty? So I'm going to unframe him or her, whatever we're going to call it. And I'm going to quilt it. I'm going to quilt this one too. It's just canvas, guys. These are just canvas. I mean, they're just the canvas prints that you can get. Take it off the frame, sandwich it, put some batting in it, put a backing on it, and quilt that thing. Quilt it and then reframe it. Y'all, gives it a whole different aspect. And look. And it's kind of cool. Right? So I'm kind of excited to do this one. I think I may leave that one out. We may quilt it tomorrow. Y'all want to quilt it tomorrow? Maybe we'll quilt this one tomorrow. Why not? Do we have anything planned tomorrow? Right, Christy? It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of fun, Vaughn. I like to, okay. I don't think we have anything. What's tomorrow? What is today? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We don't have anything planned for tomorrow. Why not? We're doing the hat tomorrow. And y'all, I have to show you. So I have, look what I found to pin on it. We're going to be pinning this on there. So it's going to go along with the hat. So once I get it all quilted, we're going to add some 3D effects. To it. And along with that, Wednesday is tomorrow. So quilting the canvas tomorrow. Yes, Christy. So along with that, I think, and maybe I'll start it before I leave. We're going to add some 3D flowers or butterflies. We're going to add 3D butterflies to the canvas too. So we're going to have some fun with that tomorrow. Nothing else scheduled for tomorrow. So I think I might start some of these before I leave today to get them going. So they'll be ready for tomorrow. So fun times, right? Fun times. We're going to hit start again. So we're getting close. We got about 19 minutes left. Nikki, we're definitely probably not making walking today. May have to walk at lunch today. You like the butterfly? Cindy, so I'm actually doing a Zoom class in May. I got to get it added to my thing for this one. So the fun thing about the Zoom is, y'all, with Zoom, we can interact both ways, and it's kind of cool. I can see what you're working on. You can see what I'm working on. I'm able to help you troubleshoot your machine or however it works. This one will actually be a 2-day class that I'm going to do. So we'll see. We shall see. It should work. So it'll be fun. Getting closer, y'all. We're going to get this working. Yeah, the butterfly is kind of cool. There's a lot of stitching on these guys. A lot of stitching. Can you show us the first one you finished? Joanne, yeah. So I will show you what happened. The first one was a flop. The first one was a flop. It got messed up. So it didn't get finished. So that's what happened to that one. It was a flop. Is the date already set for the May class? Let me look. I don't think so. Do you have a date that should to? It's all right. It just meant that we were supposed to do the hat. It's okay. It's all right. No biggie. Yeah, it's okay, Joanne. No biggie. Let me look at the calendar. I think we had decided a date. April, we have April, May. Because I think I'll be back that one. I do not have. I'm thinking the 23rd and 24th. I'm thinking the 20. Did we say May 9th? Maybe we did. Shannon, did we say May 9th? How often should you change? You know how often I change the needle on my machine, Jan? Is when it starts giving me issues. When it starts giving me issues is when I change the needle. A lot of people will tell you that you need to change your needle every day. But, y'all, needles are kind of pricey to be changing them every day. So, May 9th, making a bag. Is that what I said for May 9th? I thought May 9th was the freestanding lace. I thought May 9th was the freestanding lace. Because April is the, because we're going to do a bag next week, Gracie. We're going to do a bag next week. Eight hours sewing or you're good, Grace. So, Cindy, we do, oh, you're talking to Dan. Okay. Looks like each one of the, we're getting closer, guys. We are getting closer, so. It was oh, got you. Okay. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion on if they change the needle, if they don't change the needle. Me personally, I change it when I need it. So when it stops working or breaks, like it broke earlier. If you do stitching on vinyl or stuff, it'll dull your needle. So you may want to swap your needle after you've stitched dining. On a 10 needle, I wait. Yeah. You do the same thing. Yeah. When it starts giving me issues, I'll change it out. So towels and vinyl. Yeah. You love making the towel toppers and yeah. I love doing anything in the hoop. Zippers are my favorite because I don't like zippers. I don't like zippers. If you want, also, this is an FYI, and you can get it. I wrote a book. It's a fun book. It's just a fun, heartfelt traveling around to different quilt. It's just a fun book. So I have a series going. I have the first one is The Gathering. The second one is The Stretch. I'm actually working on the companion book to this one with a quilt pattern for the book for the quilt from it. So check it out, guys. Check it out. If you have not read it yet, check this book out. And it's on the Big A. It's on the Big A, guys. You can get it there. So yes, Cindy, I had fun writing a book. Can we do May 16th and 17th? Shannon, let me look. Let me look. I'm not stuck on a date, so I just can't do the first weekend. But let me look. Let me do that one. All right, let me see. You said May 16th and 17th? I'm okay with the 16th and 17th. Carrie, check your email when you have a second. Okay, let me look. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm excited. I'm excited. Very cool. Very cool. This has, okay, is it 44 minutes and a total of 59? So we're getting close. We're getting close, guys. I have till, like I said, we're going to go over today. As long as you're awesome, fundraising. We are going to go over today, but we have to finish. We have to finish this. We have to finish it. So 16th, 17th, is everybody else okay with that date for May? You can go along with that one. We're going to go along with that one. June. So 16th and 17th, y'all, for this class. 16th and 17th for this class. We got to do 2 days. We have to do 2 days because in order to be able to do the freestanding lace, you have to have the freestanding lace all dried and everything before we can move to the next step. So we'll do the freestanding lace that first day. We'll do a lot of stitching. We may have some fun, make some mug rugs, make some other thing. I don't know. We'll have some fun. Oh, well, thank you, Jimmy Gal. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 8 o'clock, Laura. 8 o'clock. I've got, it's 6:45, so we have time. We have time. So, but yeah, so to do a 2-day, one, so that's what we'll do in May. April, we're doing rope bowls. So that morning, and it's just a 1-day class. That morning, I will show y'all how to create the fabric rope. So we'll be creating that fabric rope that morning. The afternoon, we'll actually be creating the bowl. So it'll work, and we may be able to create more than just one. So okay, let me write that down. Because we have May. Okay, 16th, 17th. Isn't that right? We said 16, and 17. And anybody that's new on here, the classes I do are on Zoom, Z-O-O-M. So that way, if you sign up, you're able to interact both ways. You can open your camera. You don't have to open your camera, but you have that possibility. We sit and have lunch. We chat. We have so much fun. It's a lot of fun, y'all. We've had a few classes. Y'all that have been on there, let them know your experience. If you liked it, you didn't like it, however, so. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Oh, this is stitching out cool, guys. Thank you. Thank you. BP, guys. My life in BP. I was BP before I started doing BP with my daughter-in-law. She was doing BP, and she's like, you need to do it. And I'm like, yeah. And, well, I started doing BP. Well, I moved from BP over to this because I like sewing a lot better, y'all. I like sewing a lot better. How much longer? So it says 46 minutes. It's got 59 minutes left. Or not 59 minutes left. Sorry. It is, can somebody tell her what BP is? Cynthia, can you tell her what BP is? If I say it all. So this is what we're at. So we're 46 minutes going to 59. 46 going to 59. It's going to be kind of cool. That works too. That works too, Cynthia. I did a lot of jewelry. I can tell you. Hold on. We can do this. So, BP. It was, I did jewelry. Jewelry, guys. Jewelry. So. Oh, let's see what we're going to reveal. I'm done with that one. The quilt on the where can I get the panels? That quilt? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, Laura Lee. Laura Lee. That's a Laura Lee panel. I don't, no, I do not have, I had a bolt of it, but I do not have any more of her. So hold on. Let me pull it up for you. Aren't they awesome? So I did, what do you call it? I did quilted handbags for a quilt retreat that I went to, and I had a booth with all these quilted handbags from a garage. Oh my gosh, nice find, Cindy. Actually, I just found it on Etsy. Who wants it? You're good, Cynthia. Somebody's wanting that. Check it out. She's there. But let me find her. She has an SITE. She has there we are. So this is where there. And then there. She has all kinds. I have the puppy dogs. So. But she has embroidery designs too, like Cindy was saying. So kind of some cool stuff. She has some cool stuff. That one's. She has t-shirts. I don't know. Cups. Let's check out her cell rack. She has a cell rack. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'll go back. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was going to look because she has let's shop the sell rack. Let's see what's on our sell rack. Let's see what's going here. Whoa Girl black fabric panel. Wow. $5, guys. Y'all, check that out. So our stuff is usually like 12 to 13 an hour a thing. So ice cream. Apron is y'all go check out the sale rack. I may have to have some fun on the sale rack today. Oh my gosh. And a pickle fabric panel. Oh my gosh. Yep. I'm sending it to myself so I remember. I did go down a rabbit hole, Cassie. Check it out. You need to go check it out, Cass. What speed is your 1200? 1200. I haven't turned it up. So. Okay. We are so close to being done. So close. There it is. Oh, that is that other thread. I do not like that thread. I don't know if y'all have, it's like, I'll have to show you here in a minute. It's like a different kind of, you just use a darker brown embroidery thread, but it's like a thick, I'll show y'all here in a minute. But it does not stitch very prettily or nice. It doesn't stitch very nice. Okay, so it's like, here, I'm going to show y'all. See if I can get it. It's like, can you see how thick this is? Let me hold up another piece of thread here. So it's like, I can't, you see the difference of thickness? It's almost like a, let me see if I have a thing of it up here. I do, hold on. I think, yeah. So it's actually called, so it's from Floriani. It's from Floriani, but it's called, it says embroidery thread, but it's just a different kind. It's me messaging myself. So I don't know if you've ever, be careful when you get embroidery thread because it's like a, I don't know, it's like a really thick on there, so. But I've got all kinds of, it says 12 weight. So that one's 12 weight. Let's look at the other one, hold on. So these are, it doesn't say what the weight is on it. That one doesn't say what the weight is on them, so. Beading hand thread? I don't know, Cindy. I don't know, because it doesn't really say, it just says 12 weight polyester 400 M. But it says embroidery thread. Floriani 12 weight embroidery thread. Let's look, hold on. Let's see what this one says. This one says Floriani embroidery thread, polyester, but it doesn't say 12 weight. It's the 12 weight. Anybody know what the 12 weight is? 12. It is thick. Yeah. So this one is 40 weight. Yeah. I don't know. But I've got quite a few. I accidentally got quite a few of these, and the machine doesn't like them. The machine doesn't like them. I've used them on all of my machines, and none of them like them. It's really thick. Anybody's wanting this, let me know. I'll send you a few. You can try it. I'll send you a few. You can try it, because I've got quite a few different colors of it, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So, thank you. Thank you. Deb, send me a message. I'll send you some of it. You can try it out. Send me a message. I'll send you a few. 40 weight for a bobbin. That's thick for a bobbin. That is thick for a bobbin. Because your bobbin, you usually use, oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. The bobbin, you use like a thinner thread. I use a thinner thread on your bobbin. So I don't know. Gracie, send me a message, because I've got a few spools. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing. Well, your sergers use cotton thread. It's not cotton. It's polyester. All right, Deb. I don't know. I'll let y'all try it, and you tell me. I'll send it to a couple of y'all, and you try it, and you tell me what you think. I mean, it's Floriani. It says embroidery, but y'all, I don't know. It just stitches so weird. Stitches so weird. Maybe I'll send you some too, fundraising. I don't know. It's kind of, I'll let y'all look at it and see and be like, yeah. What time is it? I'm hoping the next step doesn't take long. It does. It's different. It is really different. I mean, it's almost like it's like a woven kind of, because this one you can see it's, I don't know. It's really, call your sewing store. Maybe, but I wish you guys could see the difference. I wish you could see the difference there. I don't know. But I'll send it out to you guys, because I accidentally use it. Oops. Accidentally use it, and yeah. And when you use it, you'll realize it after you start stitching. You're like, oh wait, that is a total different thread. But I'll send like I said, I'll send a couple of y'all one. You can see it. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thread. I mean, because like your what do you call it? Where's that? Because you have this thread, which is your metallic thread. I mean, it's totally different, but you know that it's different. So, and it's not like this one either. It's not like that one either. It's kind of different. I don't know. Thank you, Bessie. Thank you. I'm getting close. We're like 5 minutes away, y'all. 5 minutes away. So, I don't know. We may have to have some fun with the metallic, too. Just as an FYI, guys, for metallic thread, if you're using metallic thread, set it on the floor. Set it on the floor and use, if you don't have one of these, or if your machine has, if machine, the luminaire and the luminaires and stuff have the thread stand, but if you don't have a thread stand, get one of these thread stands, set this spool of thread on the floor, and then pull it up. It gives it time to unwind, because you know how it'll sit there and wind and bunch? If you set it on the floor and give it time to actually unravel, it'll stitch a lot easier for you. So just as a little tip for you. Getting close, guys. Getting close. Use in the hoop bag seats. No. Well, I have him in the kennel right now because he kind of got in trouble. He got Derek's quilt. Derek don't know it yet. I got to try and fix it before he sees it. I'm like, no. But I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to fix it because he did a hole right in the middle of it. So he got mine too. So he kind of got in trouble. We're getting close, guys. Getting close. Like your senior is like, come on, finish. Hey, if you're busy with the kennel, oh, gotcha. Yeah, he doesn't mind being there. He doesn't mind being there. So it took a while to get him kennel trained, but now that he is kennel trained, he's a lot better. He's a lot better. So. Close. I'm excited. I'm like, come on, finish. Then we'll have to trim around it. Once we get it trimmed around, we'll hoop the plastic stabilizer. That one, we're just going to go ahead and run that too. It has a blue, but we're going to do pink. We're going to make it pink. I like pink. I kennel train all my dogs, but we travel, used to do rally. Oh, got you. So I never really used a kennel. I had never really used a kennel, but in the camper, I don't have a choice. Y'all. So, and it's funny. He's under the kitchen table. So anybody that's new to me, I'm actually in a fifth wheel camper. I'm in a fifth wheel. That's why I'm like, you see a thing on there. So you see a thing up there. So we're so close, guys. So close. Tomorrow we're doing the hat. Come join tomorrow, guys. Come hang out tomorrow because we're going to quilt that hat. And then we're going to have some fun. I'm going to try and remember to stitch out some butterflies tonight. Try and remember to stitch out some butterflies for it. So I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to see if I can get my husband to help me unframe it. Get him to help me unframe it. Oh, because what I'll do is, because what you do after the fact is you reframe it. So, and I'm thinking I'm going to do some, give it some texture on the side too. So texture on the side. Okay, so we're going to go pink. We're going to go pink, 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 pink. So close. So close. Give me that. Come on that. I'm thinking what we're going to do, joining them together, I think we're going to use the pink. We're going to use the pink. I like put a star. I didn't realize it put like a star on the It's always when you're on a time frame, you're like, ah, come on. I'm going to let Blazer out for a few. Come here. Come here. He's like, I'm tired. I was taking a nap. Would you take a nap? We are close, guys. We'll be okay. As long as the next one doesn't take very long, we're okay. I might just be late. Who knows? One more. Come on. And then we'll go to the last stitch. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. What? I'm going to have to get more silver. I don't have much silver. I'm going to put the pink back in there because I'm going to make the pink on the outside. Because this is what we'll trim around this. We'll trim around that. We'll trim around that. So, come here. Ugh. Anybody that hadn't met Blazer, this is Blazer. Say hi, Blazer. Say hi, Blazer. Say hi, Blazer. Yes. This is Blazer. This is Blazer. Huh. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so now we're going to unhoop, guys. Now we're going to unhoop. So these are finished stitching out. They finished stitching out. So now we're going to unhoop. We will hoop plastic. Let me see how long that next one. Return, delete. Set embroidery. Okay, it only takes 6 minutes, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so I'm going to turn y'all this way. Turn y'all this way. Turn y'all that way. I'm going to move y'all over a little bit. Move y'all over a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to unhoop this. So then I'm going to use my curved scissors. It is, Trish, it is a Brother Avenir. It is a Brother Avenir. But you can do this on any machine, guys. You can do this on any machine. So I'm trimming around this close as I can to that stitch. Close as I can to that stitch. Because what'll happen is what I'll do is I'll hoop that plastic sheeting. We'll do that here in a minute. Get it as tight as you can. We're going to get that sheeting as tight as we can. Because then we'll run that first stitch. And then we'll add these to there. And then what it'll do is it'll do a zigzag stitch around it to join them together. And then it'll do that satin stitch. Then it'll do that satin stitch for it. So here is this one. So let's go ahead and trim the other one. Get the other one trimmed. I like to use the curved scissors because the curved scissors let you get a little closer, get a little bit closer to the stitch without trimming that stitch. Try not to trim that stitch because if you trim the stitch, it kind of messes up a little bit. And I'm gonna fill a pink bobbin. I'm gonna fill a pink bobbin because we're gonna put pink around the edge. We're gonna make it pink. We're gonna make it pink, y'all. We're running over a little bit. Well, quite a bit this morning, but that's okay. Quite a bit this morning. Anybody that's just joining, we are doing double-sided charms in the hoop. So we've stitched out the first side. So we have the two sides. We have the two sides. So now what we need to do is we're going to take a piece of plastic sheeting, We're going to trim a piece from here. And then I'll just take a piece from that. I'll put that back in a little bit. I'll put that back in a little bit. Okay. And you just need one layer of it, y'all. Just one layer. I'll take one piece of that. Please tell me I didn't do it too. Man, I cut it close. I almost went too narrow, guys. Almost went too narrow. And may have, that's going to be aggravating. Dadgummit. Hold on. This side wider? Okay. This side's wider. Hold on. I went too narrow, guys. Let's trim it after. Try and get it tight as you can in there. Okay. Pretty tight. Pretty tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that placement stitch right quick. Let me fill a pink bobbin. Fill a pink bobbin. We need a pink bobbin, Blazer. We need a pink bobbin. I gotta remember not to jerk my arm. Why are you doing that? Good morning, Jeanette. How are you? We're running over today. We're running over. I'm filling a pink bobbin right quick. Once we get done, can you also use clear plastic? Absolutely, Jeanette. You could use clear plastic. You could use the wash away. Wash away would actually work. You could use that. This is plastic sheeting, like for your windows. You can get it in the hardware section of your store. Anything that it's what it is Kinsey. Hey, how are you? How are you? Good morning, Miss Kinsey. So yeah, so all right, grab that one. Shower curtain, yeah, shower curtain may work, Gracie. Shower curtain may work too. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me run that placement stitch. Why? The placement stitches, why is it? Because that is not going to work. Because that is like, hold on. We may be totally messed up here, guys. Because this is like a square. I don't think that hat is going to fit in this square. There's no way. That's aggravating because I think we have the wrong, because that ain't going to work. Because I don't have, because it has the wrong thing in there. Excited to see you too. Excited to see you too. Hold on. I got to look. Hold on. Because we have the wrong. Let me go back and look because charms. I have a folder of charms. This was not my day, guys. This was not my day. Designs. There it is. Got it. Got it. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe I grabbed return, delete. I grabbed the wrong design. Hold on. I was like, seriously? There it is. My bad. Let's try this again. Try this again. I'm going to have to move it on the thing because it's going to be right there. Let's move you up. I just grabbed the wrong design the first time. It's my day. Excited to see you too, Kenzie. Love you very much. How's the girls? How's Chad? I hear you. Did you get a, how'd your interview go? You got another interview, correct? Okay. So we now have stitched out. Tell me I stitched out the correct one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and add, y'all, today was not my day. Today was not my day. It's like, hey, guess what? So 505, taking up 505. So I'm going to spray 505 spray on here. We're going to line it up. So I got 505 sprayed there. And I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Blazer's like, what are you spraying? What are you spraying? I'm going to line it up here. We're going to, I'm bound term, and we're actually getting this correct. We're actually getting this correct. Okay. So we now have hoop hat here, the hat here. So now we're going to take it back to the embroidery machine and see if we can get it to work. See if we can get this to work. I have faith. This is going to work. Okay. Let's come back this way. I'm going to turn y'all this way, and I'm bringing, you guys are coming closer. You guys are coming closer. Flip your camera. Flip the camera. Okay. Fingers crossed. Y'all ready for this? Fingers crossed. I'm kind of scared. Here we go, guys. Kind of scared. I'm looking to see I hope it does a white. I mean, this is our learning project. This is our first double-sided, guys. First double-sided. So I'm hoping it does a bigger seam. Okay, here we go. Let's see how big this satin stitch is. Yeah, Pearl, we're running a little over today. We're running a little over today. Yeah, Dolly, I think it's going to be okay. I think it might be okay. This is kind of exciting. It took a while to get here. I'm like, ah. I'm thinking about getting a toolbox to go here instead of this chest or instead of this shelf, because this shelf is just not very sturdy. As you can see, the whole thing shakes. So, kind of makes me worried. Yeah, I think I should have trimmed it a little bit better, but that's okay. Like I said, this is our first one. We're going to know next time. We'll know next time, guys. Lynn, are you still here? I know Lynn is the one that wanted the double-sided charms. We made it. We finally made it. You are very welcome, Lynn. You are very welcome. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. We've been trying to do these double-sided charms this morning. The first one didn't work out very well, but second one, I think we're okay. I think we actually created it. I'm excited. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thanks for hanging out today. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, y'all, we're going to have some fun. Tomorrow, if y'all want to join tomorrow, we are going to be quilting this panel. Oops, stop. So this right here, as you can see, it's an actual panel that hangs on the wall. But we're going to I'm going to say unhoop it. We're going to unframe it. We're going to unframe it and then quilt it. Thanks, Jeanette. We're so close, y'all. So close. Exciting, exciting. In the instructions, they have grommets. They go in the little hole. I don't think I have any grommets, so we're just gonna skip that step today. Right, Irie? It's kind of cool, right? Y'all, we're hanging in there. We don't give up. We hang in there. We go through some trial and error. We had some trial and error this morning, but we have finally completed one. Finally completed one, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna flip y'all. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna flip y'all around. Flip y'all around. Come back over here. Come back over here. Okay. So this is where you did it. It came out good, right? Okay. So I'm gonna come this way. So here we go, guys. So this is where that plastic sheeting comes in. It just pops out, y'all. It just pops right out of there. Is that not cool? It just pops out. And look, it actually worked. It is double-sided. Double-sided. That's kind of cool. They have a thing, they tell you to like burn off the edges. So I may have to see, but we may trim a little closer next time. Trim a little bit closer next time, but you know what? Whatever. It's cool anyways. It is cool. It is a double-sided charm. How cool is that? It worked. It worked. Right? Cute, cute. Okay. Y'all, I am so running far behind this morning. So what we're going to do is, so anybody wants to join tomorrow, 4:30 a.m. Mountain Standard, or not Pacific Standard Time. I'm now on Pacific Standard because it's 7:30 here now, y'all. As a reminder, if y'all don't have my book yet, go to the Big A, grab my books, just search my name. Search my name, and you'll be able to see it. Plastic sheets. Can you, Shell? It is here. go to your hardware section. Go to the hardware section. Take a screenshot of this. Go to your hardware section and find this. Or send me a thing and you can, I'll send it to you. But this is in your hardware section. It's plastic sheeting. Plastic sheeting, guys. Yeah, Pearl, that's what I'm going to look at. Okay, cool, Shell. But I got to run. Thank y'all all for joining. Thanks for hanging out through the trial and errors today. Thanks for hanging out through the trial and errors because we finally accomplished it. We finally accomplished it. So y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Thank you. And come hang out tomorrow. Yes, Cindy. And Cindy, very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. You're very welcome, sweetie. You are very welcome. Y'all have a wonderful day. And again, thank you. And y'all, we have fun. Come back and have fun with us again. Come back and have fun. Y'all have a wonderful day. You are very welcome, sweetie. Bye, guys. My phone don't want to say bye. It's like, nope, you can't say bye. It literally does not want to say bye. Okay, there we go. All right. Y'all have a good day. Okay. YT. Let's see if we can get you closed out. It doesn't want to say bye either. It's like, nope, sorry. Nope, sorry. All right. Thank y'all very much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all.